Well, welcome everyone to the Be Awesome Network. I have an awesome guest with me today, Mradula, and we were just talking about all of the things that she has going on, all of the ways that she helps business owners. So, Mradula, would you mind introducing yourself, letting us know where in the world are you coming from and
Yeah.
what have you been up to lately?
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Mradula, and I'm from Bangalore, India. I've been online for quite a long time, about 23 years now. I started off as a content writer and a copywriter, transitioned into doing affiliate marketing, social media marketing, and now finally niched down into personal branding. I've over the years helped quite a number of business owners, consultants, coaches, and entrepreneurs elevate their brands using the power of words because eventually it's your words that resonate with your brand, whatever you're doing, be it, whatever you may be doing online or offline. As even a freelancer, I mean, it doesn't matter who you are, it's your words that define your personal brand. And yeah, now the latest thing I've come up with is creating customized ebooks to help build your list because eventually it's your list that you have to depend on the list for your growing your audience. It's not enough to have a presence on social media platforms. An email list is very necessary, and you have to get people onto the list. Creating something of value is most essential, and an ebook which is written using AI is helpful, but then I use AI. I don't say I don't use AI. I can actually transcribe a YouTube video, add value to it, cater it to the client's requirements, and provide an ebook with all the graphics, diagrams, and pictures, and make it really good for someone else to really want to read it. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, and lots of things. We can just talk about it. Yeah.
Wow, yeah, that is a lot. And it does add a lot of value. And I love that you focus on words because but like your screen says, where words
Yeah, build brand. That's a reason I just started my own agency, digital marketing agency, because it's your words that build your brands.
yeah, words are so powerful. The words that
Yeah,
we speak are powerful, and the
yeah,
words that we read are powerful. And so to communicate our message visually and emotionally, the words we use are very important. So it's a
exactly.
thing.
I mean, the branding is when you think of branding, most people think it's the colors and logos and graphics. Yeah, they are essential, but eventually, even you have it's the words. What it the even if the whatever the color, I mean, the brand a logo emits. When they see something, is a word that comes to your mind. Something which actually reflects when you think of it. You look at it, but even there may not be any words in the logo, but then you see something resonates, and there's that whatever feeling it has a word to it, has a feeling to it. That's where the words come in.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah, so true. So let's talk a little bit why you got interested in what you're doing right now. What is your
day.
story? What's your background?
I'm actually a homemaker. I have three kids. They're all grown up now. It was when they were in the maybe primary school, I mean middle school. That's when I thought I was getting bored. I didn't want to just watch TV. But I love writing. Writing has always been my passion. So I started out writing, content writing. And my clientele has always been from the US. I mean, abroad, international clientele. I didn't stick to only Indian clients. And that's what I take pride of because when I started, it was long time back. We didn't have an internet connection. We didn't have the phones, the mobile internet, and all that stuff then. So we had to go to a cyber and we had to get the download the files and all. Because I was persistent. I wanted to write, and I love writing. I never niched on a single topic. I enjoy writing about different topics and learning about new things, new people, new places. So that's what actually the passion to learn more, and that's how I started venturing into other things, affiliate marketing. I learned about affiliate marketing, how to share links in the right places at the right, not to sound salesy. And social media marketing, I wasn't aware of actually doing social media marketing, but then that's how I got my clients. I didn't like to depend on the platforms like Upwork and Freelancer. I used to get my clients thinking, who would need a writer? Where would a person? That is what I used to this. On that, it was that angle that helped me get my clients, and I have repeat clients I've been writing for a few years. Even I still write for them, and I'm still doing copywriting. And then eventually, I realized that everything boils down to personal branding because whatever you may do, if the right words, you have to propagate. Even if you don't want to reach out, ads are necessary, running ad campaigns and all of that. But before that, you need to have a very strong profile, your presence online. Because even if you run ads, if you don't, people don't know who you are when they reach your page. The possibility of those leads converting are very low. So I always emphasize on the fact that it's important that you build up your social media um, profile, have it optimized, let it show who you are. Because I always say your social profile is your storefront. You never know when who's coming to visit your profile. It may be in middle of the night, early morning when you're asleep, when you're away. So if you have your everything explaining who you are, what you can do, what problems you solve, what solutions you provide, then the chances of someone visiting your profile and connecting with you are higher. So that's why writing content doesn't just mean sharing posts. There should be an intent behind the post. There should be some information you're providing, some expert advice, because it's your post that builds your authority. The right post can do wonders if you know how to actually present yourself and show what problems you solve. So that's what I speak most of. And looking at I read, I'm in a lot of groups and I notice a lot of people have the same problem. They aren't aware. They say, I run ads, is no use. The online space is no use. You don't get money, you can't earn money. My intention is to let everyone know it's possible to earn money online. It's not impossible, but it's not magic, nothing overnight. You have to put in your work just like you put in your work for any other job. The only convenience is working online is it's remote. You can work for, like I'm speaking to you from India and you're in America. It's not necessary. Whatever you want, you don't even. It's not possible anywhere else. So that's the beauty of remote working into it. And as a freelancer, I've always been a freelancer. I never worked for a company. I had the liberty of choosing when I want to write. So that's why I prefer sticking the same way. As long as I meet my deadlines, that's what clients require, that you complete your work on time and you maintain communication. I stress on that also. Whatever you do, maintain communication. Don't back off. If you, as a writer, that's why I've noticed a lot of people just they feel shy to say, I'm sorry, I can't complete it today. Instead of not saying something, say something. So these are small mistakes people make. And then that's because of that they lose faith in the online space. So my idea is that's what I keep contributing, guiding and helping people build up their brands and let them know that it's possible to earn money and I show them different ways to do it, how it's possible. And yeah, that's my main idea. That's what I generally do. Let's help others grow their brands, their businesses, and everything else.
Yeah, yeah. So have you had some really great results with some of your clients? Have you been able to help them get more visible?
Yeah, I've grown to my blogs. Like that's the fact that I have repeat clients are more than enough proof because their clients are generating in dollars. I mean, $100 million because of whatever content I'm providing. Because even I just don't write content. I used to write keywords. I stress on the fact that when you add copies, I generate sales through my emails. Exact numbers I can't because I prefer not saying because they don't clients are not really always comfortable sharing the numbers. But yeah, like my present client, I work from my digital marketing agency in Australia. I'm the project market manager there for bubblegum marketing, and his clients have generated. He's managed to generate more than $450 million for his clients, and I'm part of the process too because I'm his main copywriter there. So exactly who and where I don't have the numbers. I don't feel a need of actually showing numbers. Everyone shows numbers because eventually anyone can show any number. So I do share numbers, but I know how much it's my value because one thing I love enjoy writing emails. If I send my emails, I have a 50% open rate, and that's a big accomplishment. So that's more than enough, and that's my satisfaction. So yeah, I can give results to
Yeah.
those who know about it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, it must feel very rewarding to be able to help a business owner. Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, especially because not everyone can be a marketer. You may be good at individual, whatever. You may be good healer, a big good businessman, but being a businessman, running a business is different, and marketing is different. It's an entirely different concept. You have to understand. What I like doing. I always say, get into the customers' shoes. Just imagine you are the customer, your customer. That's when you actually realize why they are looking out for what pain points they may be having. And I've always since I started writing, I never wrote just common benefits and reasons. I used to go dig deeper and look for a deeper problem, deeper solution that we could provide, and that given me an edge because I always ask questions even now. Asking questions, everyone knows me for asking questions. I keep asking questions because it's only if you ask questions you actually you can go deeper in. So I enjoy it because sometimes even the client may not be aware that there's such. It's like even different ways of generating leads, create and sharing your content. Like just for the other day, I was writing for a client. She has a book. Instead of just writing about the book and sending the links of her books for people to buy, it's better we create a review of the book on their blogs and then share the link of the book in the blog because you can't be salesy. When you're marketing, you can't be too salesy, you can't look too desperate. So there are different ways to go about it. You can use Quora, you can use WhatsApp, depending on what your niche is, who your target audience is. You have to define they are most likely to hang around. And YouTube has different, like everything, YouTube, Quora, and Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, all of them work on the power of words, but each of them has the individual keywords which are more widely used in each platform. So understanding the platforms, knowing where your audience is, that also plays a very big factor. Like just because you have a YouTube, like I've seen YouTube, people have YouTube channels with 100,000 followers, but they can't earn anything because their followers are not their target audience. It may be just random people. Some of them buy even. There's a big fad now buying followers, and I'm really entirely against it because it's not numbers. I don't depend on numbers. Isn't important. Having 100,000 clients who leads on your and network, have a network 100,000 people is of no use. No one's going to buy from you. It's only if you're doing it for the sake of just showing your whatever you have, it's okay. But if you want someone to buy from you, then it's better to have someone who's really interested in what you want. Just
Yeah.
having people not enough. There are so many posts you can see. They've got so many followers, but then no one actually engages with the post. They only have 5, 10 comments. That's because of the wrong audience. So
Mm.
there's lots that goes into marketing, lots that goes into online space. Just writing content, just networking isn't enough. So that's what I talk about. That's why I write about, and that's how I help, because I help to clear all these myths and help anyone and whoever wants to grow online. You need to have that want. You want to grow, because I can't teach you. It's only we want to be. You have to put in the effort. I can tell you what to do. I can only guide you. It's you. You have to put in the effort, and then yes, that's how you can grow.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
enjoy doing that. I enjoy being at help. That's why I want to help others, because I've seen the online space. I've been working. I had my share of scams. I had lots of frauds going. I've overcome all of that. So I know how to avoid all of that. I know how to avoid it, and I can help others in the same way. That's main intention.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I would let you would be a good person to have on my team.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think
It
that
would be an honor.
all of the things that you're talking about are very important, and I don't think we think about that as
Exactly. No one thinks about, because you don't get all of this. It's only through experience. I've never had any course, mind you. I've not joined any courses. Nothing. I've learned through experience. I've had so many falls. I've actually had a lot of failures, but I didn't step back and move forward. I overcome those failures. I learned, and I use the Google has always been my friend. I use different search engines. I look for solutions, and I've come out. I've done it. That's what I take pride of. And I've done it. I've been able to bring myself up. I've overcome all these problems, and that's not you don't get it. If you do a course, they only show you about 20% of everything, not everything,
yeah,
only the superficial layer. They don't go deep inside, and that's why there's the experience. Everything is burns on the experience.
yeah,
Having your own experience, trying it out. You never learn until you try.
yeah,
And if you fail, you fail, you make mistakes. It's all right. I keep saying it's okay to make a mistake. It's okay to fail. What's not okay is not getting up again. You have to get up. Hope. That's all I keep on saying.
yes, yes. It's part of being persevering, and
Exactly.
yeah, and it seems like you're self-taught, and
Exactly.
you're a lifelong learner, so you're always
Yes.
willing to learn.
Yes, I'm always eager to learn.
Yeah, very important when you're in the world of marketing because it changes all the time, doesn't it?
Exactly. Like as a writer, I was really intimidated when AI came in. I was thinking, I was actually afraid. And my was a writer, I will it will no longer be needed. But then now when I look at what AI turns out, you need a writer eventually, because it's all the same thing. It's just repeated. Everything is repeated. It's okay for a novice to bring up, but then as a writer, when I look at it, I feel really, I use AI for inspiration. I don't, not that I don't use AI. It saves me time. I don't have to go searching around. I get all the information with a few clicks. But then you need to know use the right prompts also, the right questions. Otherwise, you will get nothing. You need to have the right prompts, the right questions. Then you get the right answers. Otherwise, no, you won't get it.
So do you work with your clients on how they can prompt AI, and do you hold hand and like help your clients do some things on their own, or do you just do it all for them?
As, if they want it, like I have got checklists I can show up. I have a prompt or list of prompts I can share if they want it. But then, like I said, even if no point sharing, I actually recommend me doing for that, because prompts, it has to be customized as per your niche. your target audience, what you are offering, what product, everything has to be customized. It's not something we can give. There are so many people selling thousands of prompts everywhere. You know you're buying them because you never use them because it's of no use for you. You can,
Yeah.
unless you know how to tweak those prompts and use it for your business, it'll be of no use. So I help my clients, I show them how to do it, make them understand the process, because just me showing them how it's going, I gotta make, because I don't want to keep holding them all the way through their journey. If I want prefer teaching them, I show them how to do it so that they can just move along after that. I don't want to stick to one client. I mean, I prefer let the client, like a child. I mean, when we have a child, we have to show the child how to move ahead. As only once they learn the process, then they be on their own. The same way I teach my clients how to do it. I handhold them through the process. I let them know, realize what the common problem I found in most of my clients is they don't understand the target audience. Everything, no matter what you do, your marketing, your content creation, using AI, everything boils down to knowing your target audience. You have to niche down clearly who you want to target, what you can solve, and the problems you solve, what solution you offer. Once you get those three things in line, that's where I start off with showing them how to niche down in your target audience, and then you understand who you can offer. Because there's always these broad terms. Like I teach entrepreneur, like I'm quite broad now because I can teach anyone. Because eventually you just have to niche down according to each person's service or product they offer. So once you understand who you're serving, then everything's quite easy after that. No, the big process is quite easy.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds like you have it kind of down to a science.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, you talked a little bit about a workshop before we got before we
Yeah.
began our interview. Would you like to talk just a little bit about that coming up?
Yeah. We have a workshop coming up. I'm working as a mindfulness coach, and we are having a workshop coming up on the August 9th. It's about overcoming camera shyness, because that's another gap. I forgot to mention, I tend to fill up the gaps, see where the gaps are, and come up with solutions. So one of the big gap we found is overcoming camera shyness. So many the camera reels is the one we know, not a video content rules. Everyone prefers, because the attention span is so small. It's practically 8 seconds each person's content. I mean, attention span. So some are not that many are actually comfortable reading. They prefer looking at videos. And then instead of it, yeah, you can use AI to create all these faceless reels, but at times, having our own reels does add more value to the your content. So creating reels, if many have the tool, they know how to use the tool, but they can't. They feel shy. They're uncomfortable uncomfortable getting on camera. And the reason they're uncomfortable is because they have, it's main reason is anxiety, some sort of anxiety, some fear, some self-conscious. No, that's what we're targeting in the workshop, which is where we'll show you how to overcome those. The actual reason you're feeling that camera shyness, and how you can actually overcome them. We are teaching a few strategies to help you overcome camera shyness, so that you can actually confidently take cameras on your own. And
Yeah.
even after that, we're offering to sort of show you how you can make a own reels on your own, so there's no problem. You have comfortably do it. Yeah.
Yeah. I love
It's
that.
on, it's on August 9th. Yeah.
Okay, August 9th. Well, we'll be sure and link that here in the comments. If you have
Definitely.
a website where people can, I'm sure you have a website where people can sign up.
Exactly. That's
Yeah, so
I'll share it with you.
amazing. I love it. So thank you for all that you're doing for business owners, because it does really help to have someone on your side helping you along and knowing
Exactly.
what direction to go and how to actually do
Exactly.
these things.
Because that's what I noticed. I mean, everyone, they know how to. They have a lot of wisdom. There's a lot of I mean, so much of value to provide, but they don't know how to do it, how to reach out to their people. You can't just reach out to everyone, and there's no point just joining groups. I always say there's no point to join a group. Once you join a group, you have to be active over that. And they don't know how to write messages. That's also something I teach, how to create the right messages according to how you shouldn't sound salesy, you shouldn't bombard people with messages. So that's also part of my coaching. I mean, like I said, I customize it per the person, each person. Some are good at messaging, some are need help in marketing, some need help in writing content, coming up with ideas. So I just sort of customize my packages based on the client's requirements. What they lack in, that's where I fill up the gaps. Because I can't just bombard you with everything I offer, because there's no point. If you know marketing, why should I show you about how to market? If you know how to do marketing, if you know how you want to like even another like nurturing, how to nurture your community. That's how I also teach. Show how to nurture a community, what you can offer, different ways to bring engagement in the WhatsApp group or Facebook group or the email list, also sending out emails. So yeah, And eventually, even there's sometimes something, I mean, I know a lot. There's something I don't know also. In that case, I know a lot of people I refer others, because eventually we just have to help each other. I
Yeah.
help service, I help my business owners, and at the same time, I help others who have the skill I don't have, and I just sort of direct them over to them, refer them, and let them generally solve everyone's problem. That's the main idea.
Yeah. Yeah. Because the main point is to help them get where
Each
they need to.
Exactly. Help on everyone. Everyone should be helping each other now. That's what I keep saying. Just help each other. You never and don't look for a sale. Just build connections, build relationships. The sales come. If you become too salesy and you enter into a relationship with the idea of getting a sale, nothing really happens. Instead of that, if you focus on connecting with the person, learning more about the person, and seeing if you have a solution you can provide them, then if you use the right messaging, the right content, you can get a client after that. How
Yeah.
it works.
Yeah. Brilliant. I love it.
It's
Well,
actually got common sense. I mean, I've noticed everyone thinks, but the online they have a different picture of the online space. They have a high expectation coming into the online space, thinking we can get sales immediately, you can become rich overnight. What they see it's on a person's profile of earning $100,000 in a month, they don't realize that it's a work of. I mean, it's because after a year of work they put in, it's not something instant. It's happened because they had so much failures, and they kept on pushing. And after a year or two, maybe 3 years, that's when they got 100,000. But you can only see 100,000. I earned 100,000 this month. They don't realize that there was a day when they didn't even earn $100. That's
yeah.
one many people don't realize. So they have very high expectation, they lose hope, and they give up, and they
Mm.
just stop, and they give up on their dreams. So I just want to let everyone it's possible, but don't have too high expectations. Be ready to put in the work, put in the time, put in the effort, and you will get your returns. That's all.
Yeah. It's a process, isn't it?
It's a process, yeah.
It's the whole turtle wins the race.
Days, yeah. And there's no fixed rule. No fixed structure at all. There's everyone keeps looking out for the magic formula. There is no magic formula. There's nothing. It depends on what you are offering, how you market, how you reach your audience. Some months you may get your audience within 2 or 3 months, you may get a sale. Sometimes it may take 6 months, 9 months, a year, but then you'll never get it if you don't continue. If you
Yeah.
give up, you'll never get it. Just keep on going. Keep trying new things. Keep trying new marketing strategies, new type of content, new angles. There's so many things you keep on trying. And then one day you hit that spot. You hit the right spot, and that's when the magic flows. Keep getting on more clients, more customers. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. And that's when you, I'm sure, feel a lot of gratification because you've
exactly. Help
helped.
them overcome the obstacles, and then actually finally get it done. And that's when you feel really happy about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it. I love it. Dula, how can we reach you? Do you have a website or how
Yeah, I
it's
have my website. That's Eureka. I'll share the links. I'll give you the links. You can just share it up to them. Maybe in my social media profiles. I'm on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. And
wonderful,
yeah, yeah.
wonderful, wonderful. Well, I just want to thank you for coming on and sharing your story and sharing your gifts with the Be Awesome Network. So we can all start to market ourselves a little better if we have businesses. And
Exactly.
yeah, the whole point is to be awesome, right?
Exactly. And it's been awesome being here. I really thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk over here with your audience. And yeah, look forward to helping you. That's my only intention, helping you move forward. Anyone who wants some help, some direction, I'm there. That's all.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, I'm so glad that you're here. And I want to talk to our audience at the Be Awesome Network. If you're listening and you want to connect with Mradula, be sure and check the comments below because we're going to link all of the ways to reach her. And then also, I just want to tell you, if you haven't heard it yet today, that you are awesome and we can be awesome. And I'm
Exactly.
here. Yeah. Wonderful. Well, what a great interview. And thank you again, Mradula. Have a
Thank
wonderful
you so much.
rest of your day.
Thank you. Thank you.